You are standing in the fluorescent-lit showroom of a typical American car dealership. The smell of cheap coffee and new car leather hangs in the air. Two people walk through the glass doors, both looking to finance the exact same vehicle. Guy number one is a self-made millionaire. He hasn't carried a balance on plastic in over a decade. He buys his groceries, his vacations, his entire life in cold, hard cash. His checking account is sitting pretty with a comfortable 7-figure balance. Guy number two is your everyday corporate worker, drowning in $5,000 of high-interest debt. But like clockwork, he makes that bare minimum $25 payment on the 14th of every month. Who walks out with the keys and the rock-bottom interest rate? If you bet on the millionaire, you severely misunderstand how the United States actually operates. The finance manager is going to roll out the red carpet for the guy buried in debt, while slapping the millionaire with a subprime rate, or worse, flat out denying him the loan. Our millionaire has a fatal flaw. He is missing the ultimate passport to modern American life. The FICO score, ranging from an abysmal 300 to a flawless 850. These digits dictate where you live, what you drive, and how much you bleed for insurance. It is the absolute foundation of your adult life. But was it designed to measure your health? Let's step back. Before 1989, the American lending system was the Wild West. You walked into a bank, shook hands with a loan officer, and hoped he liked your jib. It was an old boys club. The system was subjective, biased, and practically built on discrimination. Then came the Fair Isaac Corporation in 1989, promising a utopian financial revolution. They offered an objective algorithm, a perfectly fair measuring stick for everyone. On paper, it looks reasonable. 35% is dictated by your payment history. 30% is based on your credit utilization ratio. How much are you actually spending? It feels like a report card. Study hard, pay debts, your score goes up. You get a gold star. It is a brilliant piece of smoke and mirrors a shield Wall Street built to make you trust the process. The numbers do not lie, but the architect gets to decide which numbers enter the equation. Look closely at the glaring elephant in the room. Look at what is intentionally excluded. Your income, not factored in. Your stocks, ignored. $500,000 in savings, the algorithm doesn't care. Because your credit score does not measure your wealth, it measures your profitability to the banks. Let's look at what happens when you do something responsible, like paying off your student loans. You expect your score to shoot to the moon. Instead, it takes a nosedive. The algorithm punishes you for escaping debt. It wants you trapped in a debt loyalty loop. This matrix is monopolized by 3 massive, for-profit private corporations. You are not their customer. The banks are. You, your data, your habits. You are the product. In 2017, the illusion shattered. Equifax suffered one of the most catastrophic data breaches in history. Half the country was stripped naked on the dark web because a data broker wouldn't patch a bug. You still have to beg their algorithm for a favorable rating the next time you rent an apartment. If your score dips below 600, you are functionally blacklisted from renting a decent place. Even auto insurance uses it. Hit a rough patch? Your premiums skyrocket, even if you're a safe driver. 26 million Americans are credit invisible. They are ghosted by the mainstream economy. But the wealthy buy their way out through piggybacking, grafting a stranger's history onto their score. We are conditioned to be intensely proud when that number goes up. We brag about the 800 club. The average score hit an all-time high of 718. We have never been more obedient. But total American credit card debt has exploded past $1.13 trillion. You get a perfect score because you are a reliable money-printing machine for Wall Street. The system gives us convenience. We swipe for instant gratification and book flights on points. But you are trapped in a panopticon that tracks every fluctuation in your wallet. Is the convenience worth accepting that you will live your life as a neatly packaged product?